So I don't want to be like right too on the nose about it, but I'm sitting here behind a Turning Point USA guy. He's got a giant Turning Point USA window sticker on the back of his minivan, and it's a Volkswagen. Hey, long time. So I haven't done videos or much of anything for quite a long time here, and I've been wanting to get back into the habit, and I haven't, so I'm going to. So there's that. Now, you really can't see much of anything in this room because I don't have it pointing the other way, of course, but it's a disaster area in here. And that is one of the reasons why really haven't done anything. Um, I'm kind of bored with this, the way it's set up now. I did this in 2018. I decorated this place in my off time. I was going back and forth from the hospital at that point in time because my middle child had a medical event that he was in the hospital for a long time. And I would come home and do something to take my mind off it. So I was painting walls and doing things in here. And it was good for a while. And I just over the past year and a half, I've gotten bored with it, and I've been thinking about wanting to do something with it. So we're going to start. I said it's a nightmare in here. This room is an office slash studio slash catch-all, and the catch-all is behind the camera. There's a lot of junk and a lot of things in here. I have my guitars in here. I have a new electronic drum set that I'm putting together. I'm going to get a keyboard, and I'm going to start making my own music for my own stuff. I have some ideas for content. I've talked about this ad nauseum. I just haven't started. So I'm going to take you with me through this process over the next little while, I guess, and try to create a new space in here that is more than just a podcast space. It's going to be more of everything, so that I can do more than just podcasting in here. I want to shoot videos. I want to do a bunch of stuff. Me taking you through this from time to time is, well, it's a good excuse to get back in the habit of making videos and show you what I'm doing in the meantime. So we'll get that started, shall we? Okay. Ow. So all the good intentions with the studio and all the colors you want to put in there and all the equipment you want to put in there and where everything goes and all of that doesn't mean shit if you're not doing anything with it, and that is the elephant in the room. I'm having a hard time figuring out content. I'm having a problem making content. Well, what's this? Well, I understand. Just work with me here. There is kind of a little confluence of things going on, and part of it has to do with the space between my ears. And the simple fact of the matter is, and you might already assume this to be true, but I'm here to confirm it, there is no flipping way that you are the same person coming out of a heart attack than you were going into a heart attack. That shit changes you. There's no other way to say it. And it changes your personality. It changes your life. It changes your lifestyle. It changes you on a fundamental level. And there have been reality checks and things like that that have been handed to me over the course of my life that you might think reprioritized my, you know, kind of rejiggered my priorities a little bit. There is nothing that focuses your mind on what the priorities are than being on a table and realizing what is happening to you. And that there's very real possibility that you're not, well, you will be coming off the table, you just won't be there to know it, you know. There's nothing like that. I don't wish it on you. I absolutely don't. But there's nothing like it. I promise you. And I'm sure that's probably the same with any life-threatening situation. You know, you kind of get a real handle on what the hell is important. And then there is the external stimuli that horns in and makes things really hard to create content, because eventually, just by default, you know, I'm a person that wants to talk about and wants to comment on the shape of the world. And it's really hard to do without getting angry, because as much as, you know, you want to actually be cynical and say, well, this is the way the world works, this is really not the way the world works. I understand that, you know, there's a contingent of us, and maybe sometimes it's absolutely believable that this is who we are. But I don't really want to believe that. And I suspect there are many people that don't want to believe that this is who we are either, that we're better than this, and we are better than this. But sometimes